Hey everyone, Sniptorka here, back for another reaction video. We have the new Heroes trailer for Fire Emblem Heroes. It's called New Heroes Harmonized CYL. I don't know what to expect on this. So, in the new format, I'm going through it. You guys can see my full reaction, and then I will come back later and tell you my thoughts after I've gone through all of the information and, you know, give you my opinion on the unit. So, let's go ahead and do it.
I'm counting on you, Roy.
And I you. Together we'll win this. I believe in you.
Pitiful.
Huh? With one strike! We will achieve victory! On our way. I have your back. Huh? You won't escape!
It's really cool seeing.
I'm delighted to partner up with you.
Likewise. I look forward to seeing what we can accomplish.
Leave it to me.
My strength is yours.
Aim, shoot! Leave it to me.
Which target? My strength is yours.
I never miss.
I love the artwork.
Taking
Aim!
We'll give it a shot.
Pretty much never.
I am Vanitas. All I have is my name and the land of Askar. Ah,
For me, Sorry, I was probably really quiet.
Come no closer.
So only 3 in it? It's kind of strange. Okay, oh, that's tacky that they put the green units together. Alright. Alright, so no surprises. I was worried that there was gonna be, man, Roy looks so good right there. I was worried that they were gonna like add in like a whole bunch of heroes and it was gonna be a lot more like a legendary banner, but it's not. This is like their short new heroes banner. I thought they were just gonna skip November's new heroes banner, but it seems like they're just gonna do a really short new heroes banner with this new stuff, which is it's pretty cool. So let me go ahead and take a look at all the kits and everything, and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts. All right, so we've got some pretty sick units here. I'm not gonna lie. One thing I really like is that for both Ike and Lynn, they basically took their original archetypes and then just like drove it home, made it souped up, really powerful, and basically added in their own special effects that they've gotten throughout the years and their own PRFs that they've gotten throughout the years, and kind of hyper focused on what they were good at back in the day, which for Ike was an Omni tank, and for Lynn was, you know, an Assat, like a nuke, a good solid nuke, and they've done that, and it's, man, this is crazy. So, you know, Ike has his Aether Course, and it just does a lot of damage. It's really funny because a lot of people were like, oh no, I need to get this new, I can't remember which unit it was, but the new unit we got on the Mythic, the recent Legendary Mythic banner, and one of the real special things was that one of the 2 units gave AoE counterattack from any range, regardless of foe's range, and this new Ike does it. Easy. It's just really powerful. Not only does he give that, but is able to neutralize foes' bonuses throughout everything. I love it when you're creating an Omni tank, having that, you know, the anti-pass ability, or not anti-pass ability, but the wall ability to prevent anyone from moving through spaces around you. So it allows them to be more of an Omni tank, something that an Omni tank needs, considering they don't have the save skills that armors have. Overall, this is a crazy good unit. I mean, a lot of you do run a little bit of risk because you're always trying to get all of his skills are built on him taking the damage first, and then he counterattacks. So all of his damage is coming from that counterattack through Aether's Course, etc. If you run into a unit that can pierce through and strip away his own personal buffs, he's going to be in a world of trouble. But for the most part, man, he gets his own massive stack of own buffs. He gives out, you know, counterattacking, distant counter, basically, and near counter to everyone. Just a lot of buffs to give around for this character. And he himself takes a lot of damage and then dishes it back out. I think he's going to be a phenomenal Omni tank. Definitely something you want to grab. It's a shame that it shares the green pool with the other unit in this banner, but definitely this is probably going to move to like one of the best Omni tanks in the entire game, period. Excellent. Patience flows in with his kit. Throughout the entire kit, I was looking for something where he deals damage based on his defense. That's where this comes into play. Warrior's Blow is a little awkward because it's some of it depends on unit initiating, which is kind of weird for an Omni tank to do. But overall, I don't think it detracts too much from this kit. You may want to change Brutal Tempest if you want to really go into an Omni tank build for this, but overall the kit is awesome, definitely worth the pickup go for it. I mean, this is solid. Now, next one, Lyn. Oh, and his resonance ability, harmonize skill, it's pretty decent. It's like middle of the line. It'll give another action to a certain target. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing maybe it's the highest HP. Yeah, it looks like if there are allies in the same titles as unit on the map who have already acted, targets the ally with the highest HP. So it's like previous ones before it. So he's going to grant that extra, basically, ability to anyone who is, you know, a part of, I think this is Path of Radiance. And I'm pretty sure it's Path of Radiance. And then this would be Binding Blade. So either one of those two titles. Now, moving on, Lyn, hyper focused on dealing damage, which is awesome. She just gets a mass amount of stats. She's able to dish out some of those stats to her allies, but honestly, I think her support capabilities aren't as good as Ike's. Really, where her, you know, like her prowess is going to come from is just the amount of stat ball and damage she's going to be able to do, and that's what makes her special. Having, you know, 3 range targeting is just crazy for her. It's so good. She's going to be able to just nuke anyone she wants. She comes with Arc Rival, which I think is one of the best, by far, nuking specials out there. And I'm glad that they took Sakai, I don't know if I pronounced that right, Sakai's degree, and they basically buffed it. Because if you remember the original Legendary Lyn, when she came out, this is where I believe her ability came, because Brave Lyn's was on her B skill, and it was so bad that they upgraded it with Legendary Lyn, but it was still kind of trash. So it's back on the A skill like it was for her Legendary version, and it's a lot better. I mean, it's just more nuking power to make her really strong. Also gives her some Canto in there. I love having units with Canto. Execution Breath, I don't know. I didn't read this, but I don't remember. But we recently got a tier 4 or 5, I don't know what we're on now, version of, you know, the Poison Strike. I think this is, it's not, I don't think it's in the same tier. It's in the same tier as the one we got recently, but it's not the same type of skill. It's another kind of a different skill. So, solid abilities, and then she just gets attack speed, hone, assault at the end, which is great. Overall, she's just going to be a nuking master. I think both of these units, both Ike and Lyn, are just going to be crazy good to use. Her style, if I get it right here, I think it's when she hits Black Knight here. Being able to hit 3 away, and she's getting weapon triangle advantage against armored and cavalry. She's just meant to just absolutely blow up units. The only thing that's going to be able to defend against this is some types of Omni tanks like Ike, for example. So overall, these 2 units are crazy good, especially since you don't need Fey Pass. Don't miss up the opportunity to grab one of them. Now, the 3rd unit on this banner, Vanitas. Honestly, I think we're oversaturated with Dragon's Breath, but, you know, we get another one that's an arcane hero. This one's pretty good for an arcane Dragon's Breath, and I think it's going to be very useful. It gives that anti-warping ability that originally came with Legendary Myr. So now any dragon basically is going to be able to have it. Gives a bunch of stats, also gives out just solid buffs all around. Probably going to be used more on something like an armored dragon than an Omni tank infantry dragon. Either way, it's still pretty solid. Dragon Ice, lots of damage. If you have a lot of res, most dragons have a ton of res to go with them, which is great. And then Unfledgling God, honestly, this one's kind of just okay. I don't think it's super spectacular. It gives her counterattacking regardless of foe's range. But other than that, you know, it's giving Divine Vein Stone and some stats and raw damage. But overall, it's just kind of average for a PRF. The rest of her kit is filled out with your normal tanking stuff on an basically armored unit anywhere. So overall, I think it's going to be, I don't probably won't come in as the top not Omni tank, armored tank out there, but it's going to be a solid addition. Overall, probably the best unit on this banner is the new Ike. I mean, he is just crazy strong. I don't know how many units we have out there right now that can penetrate him, you know, right now. It may not be until Christmas that we get a unit that can penetrate his defenses. I'm not sure. It could be Lyn that could penetrate his defenses. I'm not sure on that. But I think Ike is the strongest unit of this batch, followed by Lyn, and then Vanitas. Definitely you should go for, and it's worth it just to go for either Lyn or Ike. I think you can't go wrong with either of them. They're extremely solid. If you have a dragon that's near and dear to your heart, you can go for the armored dragon. You can go for basically for fodder for Vanitas with Arcane Outburst. Otherwise, I don't think she's really going to be worth it that much. Do you remember that I don't know if we're getting new heroes like right at the beginning of December, or they're going to continue to change things up? We will have to see. But we're in kind of uncharted territory with how this goes. So that's going to be my reaction to all of this. I think it's, you know, we got a pretty cool banner here. I'm definitely going to be pulling for Lyn. Lyn was my original go-to when I played the game. When I played Faye, when I first started, she was my first Choose Your Legends choice. And dude, the artwork on both of these characters looks amazing. Kaboon. Oh yeah, of course, that makes sense now why she got a freaking massive upgrade. Girl's chest size just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Kaboon. Doing the Lord's work. And I mean, this one looks good too. They both look solid. And you know, Roy's, I just noticed this now, but they toned down Roy in the background to make sure that he doesn't overshadow Ike, which I think is pretty cool. But overall, great banner, excited. Definitely worth going all the way to 40 pulls if you can't manage to get either of them, to grab either one of them. I think both of them are going to be useful. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Neptorka out. See you guys.